Hey, Dave from Stuff Outdoor Dads Like. Welcome back. Here to talk about the ultimate Adventuremobile. Is it an Overlander? No. Is it an RV? No. Is it a Vanagon? No. It's a station wagon. Let's talk about it. This beauty right here is a 2008 Audi A4 Avant with 137,000 miles. What makes it so good? Let's talk about the price. When this vehicle was purchased in 2016, it was $11,000. You might think, wow, initial quality Audi. Does it have leather? Yes, it does. Is it a manual transmission? Yes, it does. It has. It is. It was. It still is. Manual transmission. The last one in a wagon in the States. So this vehicle is very unique, but it's inexpensive because, for some reason, because Audis have a terrible service record, or at least are thought to have one, they depreciate like a bomb once their warranty runs out, and they become very affordable, much more so than a Subaru, which holds its value very well. So good if you bought it new, not good if you want to buy one used. You buy a used Subaru, it's like 40,000 miles on it and $2,000 less the initial sticker price, and someone beat the crap out of it like a rental car. That's no good. This car kind of does it all. Remember, we have a family of 4 plus a dog. Everybody fits in this thing comfortably. Skiing, roof box. Biking, bike rack. And everything can come on and off as you need it. So in the winter, the bike rack normally comes off except for fat biking. And in the summer, the roof box comes off except for road trips. So it really does a lot very well. In the back, there's enough room for both boys. And unlike a minivan, which is great because there's lots of space, it's very easy to reach around as you're driving to hand someone a drink or a bar that you're preparing for them so they don't get hangry, which is a really nice feature. Is it a little cramped? I think, yeah, it could be roomier, but I've never been frustrated with the size on the interior in terms of space for legroom for a normal sized adult. I'm 5'10" and this vehicle fits me just fine. For the kids in the back, normally I can even stuff stuff below their legs, like an Instant Pot that you can hook up to the AC or the cigarette lighter through an inverter to charge, so you're heating up your crock pot chili on the way to the mountain for a condo or something like that. It works great. There's still enough leg room for them. Everybody's happy. There's plenty of room in the trunk. And then if you need more space, you have the roof box, which just goes on in a matter of minutes and can come on and off with a hoist lift that you can use in your garage, like the store your board one I also reviewed. So I think this vehicle does it all. I want to kind of take you inside and show you some of the interior features that I really like. Okay. So as you can see, this vehicle is absolutely beautiful from every angle. Oh, that silver. Oh, that rust spot. Oh, S-line trim. Look at that, all leather, baby. Emergency handbrake. Back seat with plenty of room. Some spare stuff in front of one of the kids' seats. Water bottles. Oh yeah, manual transmission. Stainless steel pedals. Huge trunk space. Okay, so all in all, this 2008 Audi A4 is the right vehicle for me and my family. I think the important thing is identifying that not every family needs a Sprinter van or a Vanagon for what they use. I've tried camping with my family, and to be honest, it didn't work out great. We have a little dog that just likes to run back and forth over everyone's bed when they're sleeping, and a wife that's a light sleeper. So that really hasn't been the key to success for us. And with 2 kids and a lot of winter sport enjoyment, having a heated space like a motel room or a condo is definitely sort of the better choice. Now, that of course comes with the fact that we can afford to do that, and we also live in close proximity to a lot of ski areas where you can just bomb up and back in a day. But for us, this works really well. The fact that it gets 30 miles to the gallon is a nice added bonus, and the fact that it can accommodate a roof box with a long roof and can accommodate a bike rack in the back is really helpful for our needs. I don't think this wagon in particular is the key to success. My wife has a Volkswagen Golf All-Track that works very well, and if you wanted something newer that maybe is still under warranty, that might be the right answer. Subaru obviously has dominated this space and found a lot of people that really like their cars and had built a really great brand loyalty with them because they do this thing very well. I happen to like some of the driving characteristics of this car and the all-wheel drive that it accommodates. And a lot of people really like Subarus, so to each their own. I'm sure I'll hear a lot of nasty things in the comments. A lot of small SUVs that are really popular in my area, like a Honda CR-V or Toyota RAV4, can accommodate this space very well. The one thing I would say about those vehicles, and actually is the case with my wife's Volkswagen as well, is that the all-wheel drive systems are different from vehicle to vehicle. So for most Audis, they use the Quattro all-wheel drive system, and that is the terminology they use for all their cars, although all of the Quattros are not the same. So this is a Torsen manual rear differential, and basically is always transmitting power to those rear wheels in this car in a 40% to the front, 60% to the rear split in terms of power. So this car has a slight rear wheel dominance and can allow you, especially with a manual transmission, to downshift and kind of get around a corner that looks like you're going to understeer into. You can kind of give it some gas and kind of spin around. The Subaru has a symmetrical all-wheel drive system that uses 50% to the front, 50% to the rear all the time. And so that gives a very even handling feel to a Subaru, and a lot of people really like that. A lot of these other cars, like the Volkswagens and like some of the smaller Audis, like the Audi TT or Audi A3, for instance, use a Haldex clutch. And that's what is common in a CR-V or RAV4 and most other things, which basically is front-wheel drive all the time, and then an electronic differential that transmits power to the rear wheels when it notices slip. So there's a slight delay from when the sensors notice slip to when it's transmitting power to the rear wheels. That functionally is a pretty decent system because it's probably more fuel efficient because it's only really front wheel drive most of the time, and then it allows for rear wheel drive when you need it, which is really not that much, or I should say all wheel drive when you need it, which is not really all that much. But the downside is because it's front wheel dominant, it has a tendency to understeer in corners. So again, do your research, find something that works for you, but there are deals out there on the market, especially for vehicles like this, that really can accommodate even a family of 4 plus a small dog with some creativity. So in all, like all my videos, it's not really about this specific car, it's about this category and identifying some of the strengths and weaknesses and what works for me and my family so that you can take it and create a plan that works for your family. So Dave from Stuff Outdoor Dads Like, once again, with another video. Hope you enjoyed it.